What's going on, y'all? I know, I need a haircut, I need a shave, all types of stuff. I haven't been making crazy amount of videos, but I've had this thing for a while, and it's time to do a review. And yeah, we might be getting some help doing the review. Hey, Cleta, say bye. Hadn't pushed you? Wow. Yeah, that's my little one. She's not so little anymore. Quite grown. It's Aria. But this guy right here. It will not focus on that because it's on cinematic. But we're going to be reviewing this MUCAR 682. It's a car scanner. Most other scanners that I've done are mostly truck scanners, but I do need something higher end, so to speak. I have a very, very basic one for cars because now we have this newer 23 car, and this is going to come in handy to do like oil resets, you know, brakes, stuff like that, as well as more in-depth on older cars that I have. So yeah, without much more blabbering, we're basically just going to open this thing up, see kind of what it's about, and then we're going to take it to the Nissan that we have because it actually has a check engine light. So yeah, let's get. So here's the box. Kind of, let's see what it says on the back here. 100,000 different vehicle models, bi-directional AI assist, capable of reading live data, action testing, and maintenance. So this is nice, like I said, for resets and whatnot, and then to do brakes, oil changes, stuff of that nature. And it does say AI assisted. I am not sure what exactly that means, but we'll find out. And I mean, this thing is like 250 bucks. So for the money, you cannot beat it. Okay, we do not need that over here. Here, go throw this smetch. I bought smetch. There we go. Here's the booklet. Here, you can have the book. You can read the book, and I'll do the scanner. She's like, ooh, a tablet. So here's the scanner itself. Pretty nice. Feels very rugged, nice quality. Has this like rubber surround, like hard plastic type of thing. Only thing I wish it had is the Bluetooth dongle, which it does not. So it comes in with your USB-C charger and your OBD2 port. And this is just a little protector for your cable. And I don't think there's anything else in the box. No, there's not. And she's wanting the box. That's fine. You can have the box. We'll go ahead and check out the scanner. Let's fire this thing up and see what it does. Firing up. Hopefully it's charged up. These things don't come too well charged up. And here you have your memory card, I guess, so you can save stuff. Girl, there is nothing else in there. She likes boxes and books. Start. Trying to point this to where it's actually, I'll say these are your maintenance, ABS, lights, adaptive front light system reset, air suspension, airbag reset, battery matching, brake pad reset, DPF, EGR. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Electronic throttle, gear learning, gearbox learning, anti-theft key matching, injector coating. Yeah, that's how you know you're a truck driver. Look how beat up my hands are from working, and got my dirty pants. These were washed, but they're still dirty. Oil reset. Seat calibration, steering angle reset, sunroof mineralization, TPMS reset, window calibration. That's sweet. And you can switch to a different type of view. And then you can do diagnose. And you can like search by the VIN, or you can just do auto search. You would just plug it in and just do auto search. OBD, history, report. So you can write like a report and save, you know, what you found. And then this is kind of your menu. Pretty sweet. All right, can we tone it down? Pretty sweet scanner for the money, honestly. Like I said, only thing it's missing is that Bluetooth dongle, and I think that would complete it. For something for like a DIYer, this is absolutely great for the money by the looks of it. Not to mention this thing has free lifetime updates, which is absolutely great since a lot of them do charge you. And yeah, this is your quick start guide, but nobody uses this. You just kind of go and try to figure it out. But yeah, next we're gonna go to the car and try to read that OBD2 code. So we're gonna go on Amazon and we're gonna search MUCAR 682. So this is the scanner we're talking about. So it's 251 bucks, Amazon Prime, 20 reset functions. But then sometimes they have coupons. So this one's $529, 35 service Bluetooth dongle. But then there was another one that was a really in-between good deal, like this one right here. So it's 28 service resets. The one we were talking about is 20. So this one has 8 more, and it's got a Bluetooth dongle. And right now it's for $299. So $50 more, you get Bluetooth, and you get 8 more service, as you can see. So like there's, you know, and it's nice because it's got this slot right here where you insert this dongle right there. I'm not sure if it comes with a hard case or not. Yep, it comes with a carrying case, so that's nice. So like, yeah, for $50 more, I think this is a better deal of a scanner to spend. I mean, it's hard to really talk about these things because there's so many different scanners. Like this is 632. It's got 15 resets for 190 bucks. So really, I guess it depends like what kind of DIYer you are, what you want to do. See, this one's 34 resets, different brand. And the thing is, a lot of these scanners, even though it says different brand, a lot of them are made by the same manufacturer. I mean, you got King Bullen, you got ThinkCar, Ansel, Foxwell, all types of stuff. I mean, so it really depends what you're wanting. But for 250 bucks, it's a very nice scanner. But then again, for $50 more, you can get much more with a different scanner. So the 682 versus VO6. And I think this is worth it to upgrade at the price. And in the meantime of reviewing the scanner, we're gonna knock out the bearings on this thing because this one is really, really bad. Using my neighbor's garage, because mine is overfilled. We're gonna do just both sides right away, as well as the transfer case motor. And then we're gonna go to Nissan and check out how this thing does. Got this thing blasting, it's about 20 degrees. A little bit cold out, but my garage is a mess. I have this, and then this here is all packed up with junk. It's my welding table I made. Let's keep on going. What's up, y'all? So this is like a day later. I'm actually in my truck. I was gonna do a video on like how this thing performs, doing like a scan and whatnot on the Nissan, because I have a check engine light on it. But I just didn't get a chance to do it, and rather of putting just like random quick me doing stuff on it, I figured I would just make a part 2 video of actually using it in the car. So that's gonna do it for this video. We're just gonna do that quick unboxing first, hands on, and hopefully we'll do more videos down the road. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.